lights blink like a restless eye. Neon whispers cut through the midnight sky. The hum of times, the rhythm we can't deny.
Here is Ginger and the goaties. Ginger, stop. I'm trying to pet socks. Stop. No. Let me pet socks, please. Please don't eat my clothes. He's a pretty boy. He's a pretty goatie. So Gizmo decided to come into the chickens area again. I guess it's greener pastures over here. Or at least some chicken food to eat. Hey buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing? How come you over here? You gotta go back over here. Pig pig! Pig pig! No, don't eat that. That's old. Okay, old corn cob officially removed. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Want your belly rubs? Oh, he does want a tummy rub. Yes, he does. Oh, what a sweet piggy. Look at his waddles. He's such a cute boy. Sorry, the camera's like upside down. And tummy scratch. Oh, tummy scratchy. It's been pretty wet here lately, so he's pretty muddy right now. He is seriously like the sweetest pig though. It's okay. Oh, I still pet your tummy. I will still pet your tummy. You're so sweet. You're so sweet pig. Alright, so some exciting news. My neighbor just stopped by today with a bunch of deer meat for us. So we let him hunt on our land in the back. And as a thank you, he went and got it processed for us and everything. And he just brought it over, so we got a ton of basically hamburger meat, just ground meat, and some sausage. And then we also got some deer steaks and a couple of roasts. And I'm trying to remember if there was another thing or not, but such a blessing. I'm super glad to be able to get that. I've honestly never cooked with it before, so if any of you have any advice, leave it in the comments. I guess I'm just gonna treat it like beef. I'm obviously gonna look up some recipes and stuff and some tips, but if any of you guys have any recipes that you'd like to share, please do. I'd really appreciate that. For now, I put the chickens back in there. They don't mind the pig a whole lot, but just in case, I put them away. And I'm not sure what Ginger's thinking about the pig, if she wants to play with him or attack him, and I hope he doesn't try to go in there. I'm gonna have to try to put him back in his area. They are going to be getting moved, so as you saw in my last clip, Nick already did start sizing down their pen so that we can start setting up the new pen with those panels. So they are going to be out back, and pretty soon we're hoping to put this guy, Gizmo, in with Penelope. He's getting close to that size right now. I mean, obviously she's still, you know, a lot bigger than him, but he's grown quite a bit even since we just got him. So I think it would be worth a try to put them together. Penelope seems like a pretty sweet pig, so I'm hoping that they can go together and pretty soon have little piglets. Who knows? And the chickens are fighting over there. Alright, sir. I think we should try to get you back in. I'm going to attempt to go open up the fence and put him back in his area. Okay, so pigs are really food motivated, luckily, so I just put some corn in a bowl, and luckily he followed me over here to the fence line, and I just kind of lifted the fence up and shoved him back in. I don't know how much it's going to last because he can just squeeze right back under it, but Nick is going to be working on their new area tomorrow, so I don't know. We'll see if he's in a new spot tomorrow or not. Hopefully he stays in there until then. I'm back over here delivering some more water because Ginger fell up to their bowl again. Where we go? Are you thirsty? There's nothing in there yet. Silly goaties. Now, Ginger, at least let them drink some before you spill it again. And the delivery is here. We got some more rocks for the driveway. So excited. So what we got is limestone. So that's going to greatly help things with the driveway here. There she goes. Sorry about Ginger whining in the background. Ginger's like, "What's going on, Mom? I don't know what to think of this. What's happening?" Ginger, it's okay. Alright, so that's the first load. Alright, so that's some more rock that's gonna go in the driveway. Good morning. It's the day after Christmas. We put Gizmo back in his area yesterday, and I think Nick put a new zip tie on the bottom of the fence, but it's not holding him in. So he's now back in the chickens area and probably ate all their food. And I don't think these white chickens are gonna stay around too much longer. They're not very nice. My poor older girl over here, Henrietta, is getting bullied quite a bit. She has like some scabs on her comb. So they got into it at some point. I mean, it could have been the rooster, but he's pretty nice. So, I don't know, I'm not really sure. So, I gotta try to get Gizmo put back where he belongs. And here's the goaties and Ginger waiting for their breakfast. Well, he's back in for the moment anyway. I forget why Nick said we can't really run the electric there at the moment, but I'm gonna try to put some carabiners on there and see if that'll hold them in for now. This weekend is probably when we're gonna try to move some animals, depending on what we get done, so we shall see. Alright, so I did attach a carabiner on there. I did have to stretch the fence a bit on the bottom for it to reach it. So it just reached, so hopefully that means this is tight enough. It seems pretty tight. I don't think he's got enough leeway to push himself under there. He was pushing under this part right here. For now, we zip tied this crate to it, so I don't think he's able to get under in that spot. So hopefully he'll be contained here for a little bit. We are hoping to move the animals pretty soon. So I'm down here filling up the rabbit's water. This chicken is trying to drink from the outside of the bucket. And then I have this chicken that looks like she wants to jump on my head. Hi, Kiwi. Little do they know, I actually put water in their dish already, which is that black one to the left over there. Gizmo was just in here and he spilled all their water, so I had to give him some new water. You're a silly chicken. Sometimes they peck the water as it's pouring. You chickens are silly. I've been giving Miss Henrietta her own pile of scratch. Oh, she told her. Bunnies are happy to be in a new spot. I was going to put them out on the grass today, but it is raining. Not that we have much grass, but we have a little bit. But I put them down here, so at least they're not just sitting like on their own poop. I had them up on here, but unfortunately the poop and pee just kind of gets like built up in there pretty quickly. So I did shovel it out, but then I moved them for now so they at least have a fresh spot. I do need to figure out a better solution for them. So I'm hoping once I get the cages from Ashley's that I'll be able to figure out a better situation for them. Once I get the cages from Ashley, I'm probably going to separate them, I was thinking, or just figure out a different situation for them. These are both male rabbits. They get along okay. I mean, you know, once in a while they kind of chase each other around. But I don't know, like, if I separate them, they won't be able to cuddle at night and stay as warm. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to separate them or not yet. We probably will breed rabbits at some point, but I'm not sure when. So the white one, I believe, is a lion's head, and the other one is like a Rex. I think he's a Rex New Zealand mix peanut butter. I do have some pieces of roofing shingle that I put on the top of their cage for now, just so if the chickens jump up there, they won't poop on them. So it works for the time being, but I'm definitely going to be figuring out a better better setup for them. I really want to get one of those like rolling cages that I can just move around so they can be on fresh grass all the time, and they'll have more room. So I definitely want to be doing that probably by springtime. And guess who moved his water bowl again? Hello? Hello? Can I come get the water bowl? I probably should feed you first, huh? I gotta get your water bowl. Hey, bud. Hey, buddy. Hi, Miss Thing. Hello. Alright, let's go get your food. Let's go get your food. Nick spread out I guess this is the limestone stuff. I was expecting like rocks. This is kind of like almost like not concrete, but it's kind of like mud in some way mixed with limestone. I'm not saying it right, but this is kind of what it looks like. And then I guess when it gets packed down, it'll be pretty hard, almost like a concrete, if you will. Once it gets packed down, it'll be somewhat similar to concrete, so it'll definitely be easier getting in and out of the vehicles. Nick also spread out the other pile that was right here. It's basically more of this red clay dirt stuff. So he built up this turnaround spot more, and then he spread it out going up the driveway as well. Well, this is a first. Usually the white chicken does not jump up here. Come on. She just pecked me. Come on.